Well, check out what we've brought you today. A spectacular classic. A classic layered cookie cake, super creamy, full of flavor, with a chocolate topping that's truly amazing, and that you can have ready in 5 minutes. There you have it. Look how amazing this is. A cake for the whole family, made with super simple ingredients you already have at home, and with a result that's really worth it. You have to make this recipe. I assure you that both you and everyone at the table are going to love it. With a packet of flan mix and a handful of these square cookies, I'm gonna make a classic dessert, classic layered cookie cake. It's incredibly easy and turns out amazing in no time. Then I'll add a chocolate topping and it'll look just like the ones from restaurants. A real wonder. Make it, you're gonna like it, and stay throughout the video because I'm gonna share some tricks. And by the way, if you don't want to use this kind of chocolate because you don't like it, then just use this one, the white one, and instead of a grandma's cake, you'll have a grandpa's cake. Why? I have no idea. If you know, let me know in the comments. I guess grandpa's like white chocolate more than dark chocolate, but I don't know. Let's prepare the mold. I went a bit overboard. I chose one that's 25 by 25 by 25, and it would have been better if it was 15 by 15 by 20. Keep that in mind. First, line the mold with plastic wrap, or use parchment paper if you don't have any. It's just so we can unmold it easily when our cake is perfect. Otherwise, you'll have to cut portions, and it doesn't turn out as well. Better safe than sorry, I'm going to put 2 layers of plastic wrap on it. Here I go, carefully, and that way I'll be able to unmold the cake without any problem. So, you should do the same. Let's continue with the ingredients. Cookies, a good handful, I think about 30. Let's prepare a little bowl, like this one. We'll add a little bit of milk, and this is where we'll soak our cookies before placing them in the mold. Alright, I'm gonna put these here, and they'll be the base of the cake. Let's soak them a little. Second tip, moisten the cookies well, but don't overdo it. They need to keep their shape. It's a quick dip and straight to the mold, because if not, they'll get too soft and the cake will fall apart. Be especially careful with the layer that goes at the bottom of the cake. Just a few seconds there, let them soak well, and the cookies will be ready. Mine, since they're egg cookies, hold up a little longer. If you're going to use the classic Maria cookies, it's better to go one by one. So, without further delay, let's start placing our cookies on the base of our cake. There, carefully covering all the space. And if you want to do it with your big hand, you'll finish much faster than I will. Come on, let's keep placing them. I'm gonna fit 9 in here. There should have been 6 and a little bit more that I'm gonna put there to cover the whole base of our fantastic cake. Mine is gonna be gigantic. I'm telling you, I've got dessert here for the whole week. The kids are gonna be happy. Next ingredient, a packet of flan mix, although I think I'm going to need 2. An essential little tip, it's hardly even a trick. It's just some advice. Follow the instructions on the box, because it varies. Depending on the brand, this one is Flan, and they've still got the zombie kid on it. But you can use whichever one you want. The Chino Mandarin one, the Mercadona one, I don't know, the Potax one, whichever you like. But follow the instructions, otherwise it could be a flop. Let's take a small saucepan. Add 400 milliliters of milk, which is what the instructions on the Flan packet say. And we're also going to add 4 tablespoons of sugar. I think 50 grams is more than enough. It turns out really sweet. While it's still cold, we'll add our packet of Flan. There it is. And we stir with a spatula, a fork, or a ladle, however you like, until all the ingredients are combined. It shouldn't have taken you more than 20 seconds to get it like this. You have to do it cold because it dissolves much better. Then just put it on the stove and cook it over medium heat for 5 minutes, stirring constantly. And you'll see that it thickens a little, and that's when it's perfect. Which one do you choose? Grandma's cake or Grandpa's cake with milk chocolate? Or with white chocolate? Or with both? Who knows? Should we make a cake with both chocolates? If you want it, let me know in the comments and I'll make it. Pour the mixture over your cookie base. If my mold had been half the size, I could have poured half and continued with another layer of cookies. But since I went a little overboard, I'm gonna have to put another layer of cookies here. And then prepare another packet of flan to make this spectacular cake. Alright, so well soaked, just like the previous ones we cover with cookies. There we go. Don't leave any gaps, and if you have pieces left over in the corners, just cover them with bits of cookie. It couldn't be easier. We'll have it ready in no time. Hey, I see you. And you're not subscribed, so hit the little button, the red one, the subscribe one right there, so you get notifications every time I upload a video. You can also give me a like if you're enjoying the video. It helps me a lot. And it doesn't cost you anything. It's totally free. Just like everything on my channel, I love free stuff. By the way, does anyone else feel like when you buy 4 yogurts and one is free, you know, 4 for the price of 3 and all that, the free one tastes better than the others? Or is it just me? I'll read your comments. So I've already prepared my second packet of flan mix, and we're repeating the process. We pour everything in here. And we're going to prepare our gigantic cake. Another layer of well-soaked cookies. And in the little gaps that are left, I'm going to place pieces of cookie. There we go. A little piece over here. That's how I like it. I really want to do it by hand, and here's the last little piece of cookie I have left, filling the last little gap in the cream in my cake. Oh my, it's gigantic. 25 by 25. Let's continue. We need melting chocolate, 150 grams. Here's a little trick for the coating. Add a bit of fat to our chocolate. That way, it'll be shinier. It'll be creamier and better. We just need a small pot that we'll put on the stove later, and in my case, a splash of cream, about a 1/4 cup. Melt it over low heat, stirring constantly, and as soon as it's ready, pour it over the cake. See? It turns out thick and creamy like this. Then, using a kitchen spatula and more skill than strength, start spreading it over the entire surface of what will be your cake. If yours is half the size of mine, you'll end up with twice as much chocolate. A super thick layer of chocolate. Don't worry, because it's very easy to handle since it's still melted. And once you have it the way you like it, just put it in the fridge for at least 4 hours so the layers thicken, the flavors concentrate, and our cake turns out spectacular. I left it overnight from one day to the next. It turned out perfect. And look, with the plastic liner, you take it out like this without any problem. I'm gonna place it here on a board. Look how the plastic comes off. There it is. And all we're gonna do is trim the edges a little so it comes out square. Perfect. And that's it. Let's eat. There you have your grandma's cake made with a packet of flan or custard. I don't know what you call it. Look at how the knife goes through, how creamy the chocolate cake turned out. And how the inside has a ton of cream and looks amazing. See? There it is. If you want to add more layers of cookies, go ahead. But in my house, we're Team Cream. We love it. Look. Wow, this cake has amazing texture. Super creamy, no difficulty at all. This dessert is a 10. Well, there you have it. Super creamy. It's really good. I left it for 24 hours, so this morning I'm trying it, and at lunchtime the guests will have it. It tastes creamy. The cookie is soft. The chocolate is perfect to give it some body on top. But it's soft too. Grandma's cake. This recipe is a 10 and this little piece. For me, it's really good. Thank you for coming. If you want, I'll leave the ingredients somewhere around here, in the description box and throughout the video, so no one gets lost, if you want.
farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno d'intorno girano, delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto Adolgino d'amor. Delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto